top of this 53-story building, there are 4 tuned gas damper systems. These are 460,000 gallon tanks of water on rollers. When the wind pushes the building to the north, the rollers counter by going to the south. When the wind pushes the building to the south, the rollers counter by going to the north. Another award-winning building right here in 100 North Riverside Plaza. Look at this section where the dark windows, that's their parking garage, that's their IT center. Because the crane runs underneath, you cannot have any piers, abutments, or columns. So what they did is they used 5 trusses. This whole section of the building is literally suspended off 5 trusses. The truss is like a big bridge. I'll show you one when we go under. The building was done in 1991 by the firm of Perkins and Will. Now as we go underneath, if you look up, you'll see one of the trusses here. I've already got a little head start. The building right here is called 2 North Riverside Plaza. And this one is just got landmark status. It's by Halliburton Wood. It's another Art Deco building, limestone exterior, etc. Formerly home to the Chicago Daily News newspaper, which ceased publishing in the 1970s. Look up, there's one of the trusses. So this whole building, that one is suspended off these trusses. I could run my hand under it. Kind of an amazing architectural achievement. Now as we continue, the building on your right just received landmark status. This has the first public plaza. If you look quickly to your left, look at how clean this building is. See how dirty this one is? That's because we burned fossil fuel years ago. We don't burn fossil fuel. Most of our energy comes from nuclear or power, wind power. But this building really needs a good bath. Now you're going to see 2 black buildings coming up. All these buildings on this side of the building were done by Skidmore, Owings & Merrill. Mies van der Rohe came here from the Bauhaus School in Dessau, Germany, just before World War II. The regime at that time hated contemporary art, hated contemporary architecture, and that. So what happened, he came here, became Director of Architecture at the Armour Institute of Technology, which today is our Illinois Institute of Technology. A lot of young architects were trained there in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. When they graduated and were certified, they went to work for Skidmore. So these 2 black buildings, they're in what we call the international style. Now, look at the trains underneath. You're probably saying, I don't think I'd want to work there. The noise, the vibrations. I have to tell you, I have been in all of these buildings. You cannot feel the vibrations, nor can you hear the noise. And all the diesel fumes are filtered up through the top of the building. This one was done in 1965. The one coming up on your right, 1967. They are both by Skidmore, Owings & Merrill. Now I want to get a little head start here, because in just a minute or so you're going to see one of our most famous buildings, and that is known as the Willis Tower. I'm a Chicago people. It'll always be Sears Tower to me. Started in 1969. The building was completed in 74. It took 5 years. Now I will tell you, I saw it going up. For 2 years you saw nothing going up above ground. It was all the infrastructure. The building sits on 60 caissons. Caissons are these metal cages they put in the ground. They're down to solid bedrock. They put these large rebar, which are metal rods, and they're filled with concrete. So Sears Tower, let me tell you, it's 110 stories, 1,460 feet. For 25 years, it was the tallest building in the world. And it was passed up by the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. Now, the Sears Tower architect, Bruce Graham, is Skidmore, Owings & Merrill. The engineer from Pakistan, one of the most brilliant engineers, considered the Albert Einstein of engineering, his name, Dr. Fazl Khan. Now, Sears Tower, just so you know, is made up of 9 75-foot boxes bundled together, called a tubular construction. But did you know the building sways or rotating 18 inches? It was designed that way. When you have strong winds, I have to tell you, if we have 70, 80 mile an hour winds like we had 2 weeks ago here in Chicago at ground level, straight winds, at the top you're talking 140 mile an hour, hurricane force. This building has never so much as lost a window. And I have to tell you, it flexes. You don't believe me? On a windy day, go up there, go to the restrooms in the observatory deck, go in, you'll see the water sloshing around the toilets because the building is moving. The building itself is rather unique. It's not aesthetically one of the most attractive buildings. At least the American Institute of Architects doesn't think so. But I will tell you, it is probably one of the best engineered buildings in the world. And I want to say this right in front so I don't forget. We're not building really tall buildings in Chicago anymore because the money right now is in the Middle East and places like China. But the architects and the engineers who are working here, many of them are from the United States and many of them are from Chicago.